Hey, what's going on? We are at the Negley 5K. This is the fifth race weekend in a row. We've done 5 races in a row, so it's catching up. The last few races we have done, I've actually run some pretty decent times, but today it's a little different because today we're racing in the hills. Hey, what's going on? Matthew here. Thank you so much for joining me in another race. As always, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that share button. We are at the Negley 5K, and this one's a little different than all the other ones. The other ones have been pretty flat. Got some decent times out of that, but today we're going into the hills, and I'm not talking about the rolling hills. These are hills. Take off, and about 200 meters into the race, you climb up into a pretty big hill, probably about 300 meters long, maybe 400 meters. And you start descending after that, coming down. Big giant circle in this neighborhood. And then the last mile, you hit mile 2 right at the bottom of the hill. And then you start climbing all the way up here. And then this right here is actually the finish line. Come up to the top behind me. And then you have about another 250 meters to the finish line. So it's a pretty challenging course. It's a good course, good test. This is probably the biggest test of the year so far as far as racing, other than that 10K. But as far as 5Ks, this is probably the biggest test so far for everybody. So it's a good race, it's a fun race. A lot of people come out, so I'm excited about that. I'm not trying to chase, trying to get the best time ever because of the hills, but I am trying to see what I can do. Now the last 2 races have been flat. So because of that, I was able to purposely just push the pace and see how fast I could go and what kind of time I could get, because I am chasing this. I was chasing this sub 20 5K, but that's not the case here. This is Hilly, so I got to go a little bit more conservative. I got to really race smart today and hold back just a little bit. Now, if I feel good at the end, at that last hill, we're definitely going to come in strong, but today's about racing smart. All right, we are warmed up. Just did some strides, ran a mile. We're about 5 minutes out, about to get into the chute. You can see people are starting to get in there. But it is, it's cool if you're standing around, but it's a little muggy. We got a little breeze coming, but it's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. So warm and hills is on the menu for today. But
and even as city rules have changed. On your mark, get set, go!
Mile 1, 623. Mile 1, 623. 6:48. Big hill coming up. We are climbing now. The last mile is up here. Long hills.
Yep.
All right, Negley 5K is done. It was a tough one, a rough one. Big hills. First race that had some serious hills in it, and it took me out. I went out way too hard. That first mile was 6:23. I had no intentions to do that, but I was chasing somebody and then realized that was a big mistake. And then we started on a hill. So yeah, when I hit that first mile at 6:23, I knew I was going to pay for it, and I did, because the last mile is all uphill, and I was hurting and suffering. But it wasn't a great time, but I came second overall, and I was able to get masters, first place masters. First place old man is what this is. I'm the first old man to come in, basically, is what this means. But it's cool. But man, it was a good workout. It was a good workout.
Yes.
And so I always look at races, no matter how you come out, no matter what you do, no matter what the time is, it is a great workout, and you get to do it with a bunch of friends and a bunch of people out here. So overall, it was fun. It was cool. I don't know what the next race is, but we do have one more race, 6 weeks in a row, and then we go on break for 1 week, and now I need a rest. But overall, it was fun. It was cool. They're still giving out awards out there. And so sign up for the love of go. I got off the couch.com, and as always, please subscribe, like, and share. Connect with us. We'll connect with you, and let's run together. Take care. Be blessed.